So this is how to increase your will to live. This is just based on my experience, and it'll give you ideas. Increase your will to live, because I know it's rough out there. I've experienced life too. I idolized death for a long time after I died as a child. You know, childhood trauma stuff, so yes. So this is something that I have a lot of experience with. Increasing my will to live. Increasing the motivation to continue, okay? Right? And I'm in my bedroom again today because I do have a child. My son is, playing and doing all that. We've been playing all morning, so I figured I'd take a break and do this, because this has been on my mind. And children, can't really say that they increase your will to live, because for some people it doesn't. And I'm not saying have a child to test that one out. I have other ones for you to test out first, okay? First on the list is having purpose, having faith, having hope. A lot of people have gone to church and they experience 180, their whole life changes. My stepdad, he's one of them. He went to prison and then found God in prison and turned his life around. Okay. And once he got out of prison, he, started going to church and doing all that. It was great because he definitely needed it. Okay. Because I knew him before he went to prison, and I've known him for a while. I'll just leave it at that. But having that will increase your faith, that will increase hope, if they explain it right, because as a child I went to church. I went to a lot of different churches because we moved around a lot, not a stable environment type thing, but yes, and no one explained it to me correctly. So I actually found God, my faith, it wasn't really faith, it was just my love for the world and God increased through science, because the more you learn about the world, and I'm very analytical, so the more I learned about the world, the more respect and awe I had for God, because how did this world come to be? How did we get here, okay? Yes. And that was before I learned how to speak to my angels and sense my angels and my ancestors and even the people that have passed on that are still around me. Before I even learned all that, because this was 10 years ago, whenever I started actually studying the universe, because I wanted to learn about the universe and learn to navigate it. And that helps, okay? That's another one of my points to increase your will to live, is learn about the world. Learn about the world that you live in, okay? My alarm went off, but whatever, I'll just shove these videos together. Learn about the world, okay? You have finances that you have to handle every single day. So learn how to manage your finances, okay? Every decision involves a trade-off. So when you're choosing to order out for your family that costs $80, you could also use that $80 for actual food, or stuff that you or your family actually needs. Right? And then any extra money that you have, invest it into yourself first. My child's watching me. Hold on. So learn how to navigate the world that you live in, because I am very spiritual. I don't really pick a religion, but yes, I believe in God. God believes in me and God believes in you, okay? It's just God is not some fucking man on the moon, and I always laughed as a child when people explained it to me like that. It was fucking hilarious to me. But anyways, here's another one. Playing with energy. Playing with the gifts that are God-given, that have been given to you. I'm clairvoyant. I'm claircognizance. I can play with energy, and I do. And healing my own body, healing other people's, healing animals. I prefer animals. They're a lot easier, honestly. But elemental magic, okay? There is magic. And it's not just dark magic, which I don't partake in, by the way. If you need a new sense of hope, you should definitely read my book. It is free. The ebook is free. Made it free for everybody. That way you can read it. And if you want to buy like the hard copy, you can. But it's fucking amazing. And I spent years on it. And it's wonderful. And it will give you hope for the future. It will do a lot of things because it has a lot of depth. It'll give you a lot of aha moments. It'll change your life, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. So, energy. Shifting your energy. That's a lot about what this channel is about. Shifting your energy. Having a new perspective on things, because that does change your energy. I don't know why I can't talk right now, but I can't breathe. Gotta arch my back to breathe. Yes, being pregnant actually sucks. But manifesting, trying different methods with manifesting, seeing things that you want flood in, that does help a lot. It increases your will to live a lot. Analyzing the data that's been given to you, all the data that is around you, experimenting, cause and effect, we all know this, okay? Projecting a reality that you want to see, okay? All of that. Increase your will to live through that way as well. Because I feel like that will also increase your love for life in general. But increasing your love for life, I can make a whole another, like all of these points I'm giving you, I can make a lot, like sub points underneath them and how to's and all of that, right? Being in love with life, less distraction. Distractions decrease your will to live, okay? You think so in the long, right? Well, not really long run, but in the short term, you're like, oh yeah, distraction from all this bullshit that I've been dealing with, right? But you're not addressing the problem. You're not having a solution for your problem. The problem, some of them do go away on their own, if you believe that, right? But I can also get into what decreases your will to live, which is overstimulation, binge eating, overdoing anything, having too many distractions, knowing that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and just letting life pass you by. You know you're here for a reason, right? You know you have a purpose here. You know you could be enjoying life right now. Allowing your emotions to determine your decisions decreases my will to live. Like if I'm too emotional, I'm just like, ugh, you know, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Yes. I wrote wisdom and enlightenment without action, utilizing what you know, results in a decrease in the will to live. Which obviously this is from my personal experience. Self-mastery is determining what works for you. It's based off of you. It's self-reflection for you and, like I said, analyzing, experimenting, figuring out which road you should take and what works best for you. Okay, so anyways, being in love with life. One of my favorite tips that I heard was having things in your environment that bring you happiness. Like when you look at them, like at my Squirtle, yes, I have plants all around. I have a shit ton of plants in that corner and a lot of plants in that corner and a lot of plants everywhere, okay? I want like the environment to be inside my house. But also, go outside, get in the grass, hug a tree, go on the beach, get some fresh air, let air flow through your house, open your windows, let the air in, and also open your curtains and let the sun in. So cleaning, having a clean space actually does help your mind, okay? And enjoying the little things throughout the day increases your will to live. You have a favorite spoon, you have a favorite cup, you have your favorite gas station, you have your favorite coffee shop, you have your favorite go-to spot. That's your favorite, okay? Because it's very annoying when you have to find a new favorite. If they just decide not to be there anymore. Your favorite Mexican place. White people love Mexican. Yes. I actually like Chinese too. But anyways, on another note, laugh and have fun as much as you can. I told somebody that and they're like, oh, I'm not that funny, but listen to comedians. What are you doing with your life? If you're not laughing and having fun, you're laughing wrong, okay? Increase your will to live. Look at memes. I have a whole nother channel that's pretty much me showing people memes. Making videos from the memes that I save. And yes. Being in love with yourself. What do you love about yourself? What do you love about yourself? Actually take care of yourself like you would your own child. You wouldn't neglect your child. You wouldn't just let your child eat junk food all the time. You wouldn't just not put lotion on your child and take care of their skin, take care of everything for them, right? So do it for yourself too. If you don't have any kids, it's a lot easier to take care of yourself when you don't have another person to take care of. So, yes, having fun. What did you used to do as a child? And do that. If you want to rake the leaves and jump in, do it. You want to go fishing, you want to go swimming, hiking, mud bogging, anything. Climb a tree. When's the last time you climbed a tree? Do that. Play hangman. Play games. Don't let it overtake your life. Everything in moderation. Because overindulging decreases your will to live. Just in my opinion. From my experience. Like binge watching a bunch of bullshit and all of that. So, volunteering, helping with the community, getting to know your community, because that actually does help if you're homeless. I didn't know my community back whenever I was homeless, right? So I didn't know, like I literally didn't know that there was shelters that I could probably not go to because I was very underage and, you know, all that. But I didn't know about like food pantries and stuff like that, right? I should have definitely had an adult around, but I didn't know. I didn't know any of that. Would have been nice. Would have been nice because I had to work under the table to put food in my own mouth. So it would have been nice to know about that. But yes, have some hobbies. Have some hobbies. Reading, writing, exploring, trying new things. Trying new things should be your hobby. I don't care if it's trying a new dish at a restaurant. I try to get my brother, because my brother has, the will to live is strong, okay? The will not and eaten. You know. Yes, but I've helped him a lot. Anyways, my child. Like I said, we've been playing all morning. But anyways, my brother, I have helped my brother a lot, even trying new things, even making him come out of his bedroom because he lives on the sublevel, right? and he's very introverted and doesn't like to be around people, and didn't even try to like socialize with me when he first moved in, like 10 years ago, right? But I kept trying and trying and trying, and now like he does a lot. He'll actually have a conversation with a stranger, okay? But trying new things definitely helps. It definitely helps. My brother will live off of pizza if you will let him, but now he's into Chinese and Japanese and other things, like food-wise. And he does like exploring new things, because how do you know if you like it if you don't try it, right? So yes. And I do force him to get outside the house, right? And bribing sometimes helps. Sometimes I'll bribe him with a pizza to help me, you know, with like yard work or something. Like go outside, do something. Like I really don't need help with it, but yes. Because my man works a lot. My man, yeah, works a lot. So, and I don't mind. Like, yes. Yeah. And when you're with the right person, it will increase the will to live. Your will to live. But there are people who have yeeted themselves off the face of the earth, right? That have had a family. So I'm not trying to have people feel bad if you know, if your partner has done that, right? Because some people do hide things. Some people do idolize. Some people would rather not be here. Okay. So, and it's never the other person's fault. Because obviously if they wanted you to know, you would. And it's never your responsibility. It's their responsibility to say something. Like me and my friend, we both have a this is what we say to each other. We either call each other or text each other, right? But if we really need somebody there, right there, we need someone in that moment, we just text each other or call, like, hey, I need you now. What are you doing? You're not doing anything because I need you. Like, I need you now. And that's all we say. Like, hey, I need you. Because we don't say that to each other often. So, if you have an issue, actually speak out about it, okay? And if you feel like someone around you has this issue, then ask them if they need anything. Ask them, what can you do? Ask, even if it's just making them laugh, okay? Even if it's just sending them this video. People can increase the will to live. People can fall in love with life more than they idolize and not want to be here anymore. And that's why I'm making this video, because, you know, it's something that I've struggled with. Yes, excuse me. Something that I've struggled with, and I'm not ashamed about it. You would probably, like, I didn't think I was gonna live until I was 15, okay? I didn't think I would make it past being a teenager. And it's so weird that yeah, it's very weird. Anyways, let me know if you want me to make more videos. I do have free documents, PDFs, whatever, to help you below, and a link probably somewhere. So explore, try new things. My book will definitely help you. I definitely can make more videos on this, but I do wanted to show face today and say, hey, how you doing? Because, you know, I have been manifesting a lot, and I have been enjoying life. I've been playing with my son and doing all that, trying to breathe from being pregnant. I'm not even like that huge right now, and I feel like I can't breathe. So yeah, fun times. But anyways, let me know if you have any ideas for the people out there to increase their will to live. Give me some ideas. I don't like skydiving or skiing or, you know, doing any of that. Rollerblading. I don't even like doing that. But what hobbies? Try different things until you find something that you like. Fill your environment with the things that make you happy. Go to a church until you find one that you like. Or they have them online now. You can search online. You can watch videos about spirituality. I love Cindy Dale. I love Susan Giesman. Yes, to me those are my favorite. Yeah. No, I'm kind of random, but whatever. I'm here. You're here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Have a great weekend. Watch my last video. It's on manifesting. I light a candle. I haven't in a few days because it was, but I will. I will because I enjoy doing it. So increase your will to live. Be around people you love, even if it is yourself. Fall in love with yourself, okay? Make yourself laugh. You got it, okay?